City of Rochester declaring a heat emergency, and you could definitely feel the heat out here. It feels a lot like last week, but the difference is that there's been a lot of grass fires this week because of the dry conditions. And I want you to take a look at some of the images from just yesterday and earlier this week. Firefighters responded to several grass fires along 490 in Brighton. Officials say thousands of feet of grass were burned. They even had to close off several exit ramps because of the flames. And even though they have not been able to determine the exact cause of the fires, officials say they strongly believe it had a lot to do with the dry conditions. Also, they tell us small things that wouldn't usually start a fire are more than likely to ignite under these dry conditions. Things such as the sun reflecting off of glass or metal or drifting embers that may start secondary fires. Officials say it's important to be aware of small fires out on the road and at home.
Even backyard fires, there's different towns have different rules and regulations on recreational fires, but the chimneas or the little fire pits, you get this to have an extinguishing agent with them, a bucket of water, a fire extinguisher, not to leave the flame unattended. We want people even to think maybe, it may not be a good day to have that fire, this with the dry conditions until we get some rain.
Now, officials say they want smokers to also watch where they throw their cigarettes. A lot of people like to throw them outside of their windows as they're traveling down the road. That little cigarette could end up sparking a huge fire, and that's something they definitely want to avoid. Also, they say if you see the littlest flame on the side of the road, immediately report that to 911. They want to be able to get out here as soon as possible to put that fire out before it spreads.